Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 8th, 2025. This is for Capricorn. Let's see. Last shuffle coming out for Capricorn. So, Capricorn, well, we have peace, was very good, and we have stuck energy. Some of your intention, you may feel, your intention should be consistently to bring things together, right? To find a commonality, a balance, right? I feel that for many of you, there you have a you have interests. What is the word I'm looking for? Um, they're showing you being of two worlds, right? How you have one world where you have to be like, you know how I'm just, I have to say it because that's what Spirit says. It's like classy than ratchet. And Ratchet is so funny because that came from Tamar Braxton. I know that nobody said that before her. She was making fun of somebody when they were young. They used to go to church, and the woman wouldn't say wretched. She said ratchet. And so they started saying ratchet. And now we all say it. She coined a lot of phrases, man. I noticed that there's a lot of things that family said that now we all say, right? I think she also was the one that started saying take several seats. Don't just take one, take all of them. And she said a lot of things. I was like, I never heard that before, and it became popular. And so they're showing. I'm only bringing this up to say that you have two worlds, classy and ratchet. And like you could be where you're surrounded by people who just don't have any class, nothing going on. Then you're on the other side, you're all mindful and resourceful. Everything is just so spiritual and such, right? So I'm seeing you being of two worlds, and that spirit wants you to bring your true, authentic, higher self to all aspects of where you are. Don't try to change to fit the environment. I don't think you do that, Capricorn. But for many of you, you may get in a certain environment and then kind of like tone it down a bit. You may, you know what I mean? I feel that that could happen here. Um, you've got to stand up for what you believe in, and you can creatively do so. I see that you are very wise. You can bring your wisdom in a creative way to a situation or a scenario. It's really time to um it's like to let go of trying to they want you to let go of something here. Okay, you got to let go of one side of yourself. Some of you may be coming from a space, and I'm only bringing this up because of what I'm seeing here. You've got the Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, right, and the Hanged Man and Knight of Cups. You've got to let go of letting stress and rumination, like, and by rumination I mean overthinking things and hurting yourself every time you think of something. You got to let that go so that you can stay the course you're on, because a lot of you are on the path to bringing or merging two worlds together. You're on the path to merging two different concepts together, or you're on the path of merging something. And spirit wants you to know that something better is coming up, right? The divine has stuff in store for you that you can't imagine for yourself. You can't, because usually when the divine is bringing things to our life, it's usually something we've never experienced before. And most of us can only manifest from a place of experience. That's part of the reason why we say, when you manifest, right, you want to imagine yourself there. You want to feel all the feelings you would feel. Like, say you want to win the lottery. You want to already have that excitement within your spirit. Imagine that you just won, waking up and you're getting the news. You've won the jackpot. Imagine and allow yourself to let the feelings rush over you. Then you're able to manifest because you're coming from a space of experience, right? You have to experience it for it to come. When it comes to the divine, you can't prepare for it, like, because you've never experienced that before. You've never been there before. You've got to open your mind and your heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you're asking for. In the meantime, they want you to stay the course. You're moving in the right direction, right? But you're going to pass your destination, is what something they also want you to understand. Seven of Swords tells me that you won't even be able to, you can't do it. Like, you can't imagine what Spirit's got for you because it's beyond your understanding. It's beyond your comprehension. Seven of Swords sometimes is a thief. And that would tell me that you rob yourself when you say, no, that's what I want. Spirit's like, I'm giving you what you deserve, Not what you want. Forget what you want. We're throwing that in the trash. We're giving you what you deserve. Okay. I see fifth house being highlighted as well as your own placement, Saturn. So that tells me that you've got to stop trying to curb your creativity. I don't know how else to put that, okay? Because that's kind of where they're coming from. You want to look into where your fifth house is. That's your creative house, your self expressive house. You want to look into where that is. Um, Now, with this peace energy, this is talking about trying to find a way to calm yourself in this great, maybe, I won't say emotional storm because it's not necessarily emotional, but when it comes to you being like dreaming big, there may be fear that's chasing the dreaming of the big thing because of the work ahead. I want that, but that's a lot of work. Seeing it differently. Make your peace with the fact that maybe you won't have to do the work. You just need to dream. Stuck energy is the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords. Now, stuck energy speaks of where we're stagnant, and a lot of us are stagnant in something that we love, we want, but we see all of the pitfalls. We see all of the ways that it could go terribly wrong, or how we may never reach it because we can't do the work. It's too much. Some of us are stuck in this, right? They want you to say, I stand up for what I believe in. Do you believe you deserve better? Do you believe that there's something better for you? That, of course, Spirit is preparing something better for you. Do you believe that? You got to stand up for that. It's time to let go of any kind of self-limiting beliefs, the restrictions, the limitations. You got to let that go. If somebody brings up something, Capricorn, you may be that person that only thinks of the work ahead when we could have this and that going, and you're just thinking of, oh my gosh, then we got to do that, and then we got to call this place, and we got to show up, and we got to. You may be that person, and you need to stop it. They're saying, get it out of your system. Use the color green, or surround yourself with plants. I know that 'tis the season to not be around anything green, really. I don't care if you have to go to Home Depot to the garden department. I don't care if you got to go to the spot. You know what I mean? You've got to surround yourself with green to help revitalize your nervous system. Some of your nervous systems are shot. When it comes to love, it is very important that you let go of the old way the relationship was going. Say you're in a romantic connection, you got to let go of the old. It may not, something about, especially if it's a long-standing relationship, we all go through cycles, and there may be a specific cycle that we're going through now where the old ain't it no more, and they're showing that you could have the love of a lifetime, the romance of a lifetime, if you just kind of accept how it is now, and know that it'll all work out. It's this way on purpose for you to have a romance of your dreams, to fantasize of something bigger. This could be a time for those long-standing relationships to role play, with the cups here, right? Teacher, student. I'm just joking. Okay, here I go. Present power, you have Judgment, Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why that came to mind, and I apologize. That was a little weird, but that's what came to mind. I have to say it, or they're gonna mess with me, and then I'll have a brain freeze throughout the whole thing. Like, but present power is an awareness, is a thought process, right, of your strengths. Right now, your strength is that you are highly respected. Your strength is that you already have people around you that are willing to work with you as a team. They're willing to learn from you, teach you, grow with you. That's your strength right now, is that people are willing to go through certain things with you. Also, I'm seeing your strength is that Spirit's giving you another chance at something. So if you feel like you missed out on your opportunities to do something, or to reach a goal, you haven't lost, you haven't missed out on anything, okay, at all. Discovery is the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You may discover that you and another person, or you and other people, you guys are meant to, like, you're meant to you're meant to be in each other's lives. I see a power team here. Angel number 1818. I see you progressing in your endeavors, and it may involve another person, especially a romantic partner. You'll progress in your endeavors, gain new experiences, the right people and resources being put on your path. None of this is by accident. I see you being destined for greatness. An exciting proposal coming towards you. Some change is coming up, but this is all exciting. You got to let go of whatever it was, right? For a lot of you, your heart chakra needs to be balanced. Green represents the heart chakra. So does pink. Pink represents the heart chakra also, and they're bringing it up. And they want you. The heart chakra, of course, is the third chakra, right? It's the third one, and so what that would mean for you? Well, actually, it's not the third. I apologize. It's the fourth. Um, what that would actually mean for you is, first off, you want to do green, you want to use pink, you want to, well, it's located in the chest, the heart, the chest, and represents the heart, the lungs, the thymus, which is responsible for our immune system regulation, right? The circulatory system, your diaphragm, your arms and your hands, and all that, right? And it represents love, compassion, empathy, connection, forgiveness. When it's blocked, we experience exacerbated grief, loneliness, a fear of betrayal, fear of love, um, inability to forgive, right? Difficulty forming relationships, loneliness. You may feel lonely. You may feel like it's hard to keep the relationships going. You may feel nervous in relationships all the time. Physically, the symptoms could be like heart disease, lung conditions, respiratory issues, chest pain, circulatory problems like high blood pressure, low blood pressure. That could lead to like lightheadedness, kind of thing, or heaviness, asthma. So you have asthma, it's exacerbated. All of a sudden now you're having like more asthma attacks than usual. You'll want to, because it's ruled by the sense of touch, right? I'm hearing Diana Ross singing "Reach Out and Touch Somebody's Hand." Um, that was a song I had to sing. I have this funny story when I was like in the second grade. And that was like that was one of the songs that we were taught in chorus, right? And I came home and I kept singing it over and over again, and my mom was like, if you don't stop singing it, I'm gonna reach out and touch you in a second. I was like, my bad. I'll just whisper it. This is a funny story. She's gonna be, if I ever brought it up to her, she'd be like, I did not do that. How do parents not remember the stuff they say and do? It's funny. I don't care. It's funny now. But my brothers remember that one. But the angel number 1818 speaks of how you're destined for greatness, right? And how you're going to be brought before the right people. And so this would close you off if your heart chakra is closed, if it's imbalanced, if it's blocked. So what you would want to do to unblock it would be 341.3 hertz or 528 hertz frequency music. You can find those on YouTube. You don't have to play it loud. Our bodies pick up frequency. Our brains pick up the pattern. You don't have to play this loud. It could be in the background. I've played this in the background and nobody even knew it was playing. I just put it on a speaker, had it very low, changed the dynamics of my home. You want to wear these stones, okay? Now you could do rose quartz, jade, rhodonite, green aventurine, emeralds. You can also do unakite. Unakite is a combination of green and pink, and all of those help to raise the frequency of your heart chakra. You want to do these oils or this scent, and you could do the diffuser. You can wear them even, because these smell amazing. You got a ling bergamot, geranium, lavender, and rose. You wear those. The scent itself raises that vibration. You may be more open. You may be more open to be touched, even to hugs, hand holding, all that. It does work wonders. All of these things carry frequency. Know that all of us, everything about our life is a frequency. You want to eat more green leafy vegetables, drink more green tea, eat more nuts and pears, avocados, apples. If you're allergic to any of these things, of course, just kind of do something else other than that, right? Um, if you are the type that, since it's sense of touch, you may want to get a figurine. You want to do like a deer, doves, antelope, right? And like a figurine like this, right? You get like something made out of one of these stones. So these things all help to ground you in your root chakra. And so that's what I think of. That's it, right? Is there anything else that they want to Saturn? Dragons. They're bringing up dragons. Maybe that's significant to you. Groundhogs. Yeah. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, another Capricorn, or a Virgo. Hmm. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.